Today I'm out in the garden checking on a few things, and I thought I'd give you a little garden tour on what is growing. I've gone a little overboard this year, which I'm known to do, but I will just show you what all I have planted and what still needs to be planted. So let's check this out here. So right here is one of my 12 by 4 foot raised garden beds, and I am also succession planting in this one. I have some, I believe they're called magenta snap peas right here, and they are starting to form some peas, and they have really pretty pink flowers. I really love there. So these ones were planted in mid-April, and at the base of it I have some pickling cucumber plants, which I normally put over this trellis for all my pickles that I make in the late summer, early fall. And then on this side, I have some pickling cucumbers as well. So I have usually 4 or 5 plants that go up and over this trellis. The rest of this raised bed, I have some more pickling cucumbers along the sides and back. I will have to build a trellis for them. And I had about 16 plants for pickling cucumbers in this raised bed last year. And then I'm also doing a microdorf cherry tomato grow out where I have 15 different varieties of microdorf cherry tomatoes spread throughout the garden, and I will be saving seeds for all them. So I have 2 plants for each variety. So here is some of the microdorf cherry tomatoes. In the middle, I have 2 of the extra tomatoes I had over there, and some herbs, some thyme, basil in here, and then some more microdorf cherry tomatoes over here, and I have some kale from my spring planting. I have covered this whole rock area with some commercial landscape fabric, as I have some bindweed under there I'm trying to kill, but I'm going to be using this area as a container planting area. I have some drip irrigation that I'm setting up on a timer on the back end, so I still need to set that up. As you can see, I still have a fair bit of plants that need to be planted as well in containers, as I've ran out of garden space for my raised beds. So far, these 6 containers are my Aunt Molly's ground cherries. I absolutely love ground cherries. They're absolutely delicious. And if you come over here, I have some more of my containers here. I have some tomatoes that I've planted, as well as these are my potatoes. I know this big one was planted mid-April, and then a few of them were planted a few weeks later. But as you can see, they are going to be needing to be fertilized as soon as the buds are starting to form. So we're going to need to fertilize them pretty quickly here. But the potatoes are looking fantastic. This is behind my greenhouse. It's kind of like my extra grow space. Unfortunately, my neighbor's cedar hedges, they fill the area up with roots every year, so I have to till up the ground every year. So I have planted some watermelon hills. So I have some black diamond watermelon, which are going to be huge watermelon. It's a new variety for me this year that sometimes can grow up to 30-pound watermelons. And then it has all the space behind the greenhouse to run there with the long vines that can get up to 12 feet long. Over here, I've planted the rest of my indeterminate tomato plants. I just planted this out yesterday, so those will be right here. And then I have my quite large raspberry patch here, and the raspberries, I'm so excited about them. A few more weeks and I'll be eating some fresh raspberries, so I'm very excited about that. If you come over to this side, you can see the blueberries are also growing really well. I have 3 blueberry bushes here. I'm just hoping the robins won't be taking them this year as they did last, but I will be getting some netting for these bushes to try and avoid that pretty quickly here. But I do have 3 blueberry bushes mixed in here somewhere, but the raspberries have kind of taken over the area. But as you can see, I love my very large raspberry patch. Over here, I have some celery, mostly celery in this bed, nasturtiums in the front, and then I have some sweet potatoes that I'm trying out for the first time this year. The only 2 plants I've actually bought this year. The rest I've started from seed. And then I have on this trellis, which last year I had watermelons trellising on this one. This time I have some spaghetti squash and some pole beans on both sides. And then I have my sweet pepper bed in the middle, silver slicer cucumbers, delicious white cucumbers on the back end. And then all my bush beans are starting to come up that I seeded on the front. I will have to separate a few of them where you can see there's 2 there. I'll have to find some room. This trellis right here, I'm also succession planting with a few things. So I have some green snap peas here, as well as some, I think they're called idli tomatoes, ILDI. I'm not sure exactly how to say that, but they grow in these big clusters of cherry tomatoes I'm excited about. I'm trellising that on both sides of this bed. This one I have some garlic and nasturtiums, and then I also have some cherry tomatoes and more peas right here. I planted some pumpkin seeds for when the peas come out. And then on this side of this trellis, I have some more watermelon that I'm going to be trellising this year that turned out really well last year. More garlic and some flowers in here. And this is my flower bed that I'm still working on because I still have to plant a few more. And then I've decided with the chain link fence along the pool, I've planted over 30 bean seeds. So I'm going to be using the chain link fence as a trellis. I did pick up a bunch of mulch yesterday, so I'm going to be putting in some nice bark mulch in here to try and avoid all the weeds that usually come up in here. The strawberry plants are doing well, but unfortunately I haven't been able to eat any of myself because the robins have been having a little snack. This bed right here, I have all my extra onions planted. Some didn't do too well, so I'm going to be finding something to stick in where the onions didn't take. So I'll be finding something else to plant in here. In this bed right here is where my peanuts are. I don't know how the peanuts are doing because I've never grown them. It looks like they're starting to get some little flowers, so I'm excited about that, but we'll see how this goes. I started with 7 plants. I'm down to 5, so I'm not too sure how that's going to go for that, as peanuts are new for me. There's the rest of my garlic. You can see that I will be picking some garlic scapes pretty soon here. And then here I have all my hot pepper plants mixed in with some Maui lime basil and dark opal basil, some marigolds mixed in for some trap crops. And then over here I have my other daughter's bed. All she wanted was potatoes, so we have some more potatoes planted in this garden bed. This is the last of the raised beds. I have more microdwarf cherry tomatoes right on the front side here, mixed in with all my onions. Unfortunately, not all the onions took. I had about 77 onions I planted, and I think there's about 63 left. So some of them didn't do well with all the wet weather we had over the last week or so. So the tomato plants that I started and had in 2-gallon pots that were extras, these ones I transplanted in here, and I have some orange hat tomatoes that are pretty well ripe right now. And then on the back side, that half I have pickling cucumber plants, so some more pickles. And then this half I have some more slicing cucumbers. And of course, all my volunteer dill, which I absolutely love. Never have to plant dill from seed ever again because it just comes back like a weed, and it's a weed I accept in the garden. Here is all my tomato and cabbage as well as broccoli garden bed. So I will be pulling out the broccoli and cabbage pretty quick here once they're finished, and then that will give the tomatoes some more space to grow. And then on the end there, I just have some zucchini planted. Once these mini pixie cabbage are taken out, the zucchini will have a lot more room to grow over there. And then this over here is my very beautiful perennial flower bed, which I absolutely love. I have some blooming foxgloves here, which are very pretty. I only planted one type of foxglove a few years ago, and I have a few different colors. So I guess over the years they've reseeded and changed colors a few times. And I have my hostas. Some of the hostas are blooming, and then the snapdragons, they just keep on reseeding and coming back every year as well. Not too sure on the name of that plant back there, but the lilies are there. I absolutely love my lilies, and it is a really pretty garden bed that I have in this corner. There you have it. That is my garden update, showing you everything I have growing right now and what still needs to go in some containers. As you see, I have a lot going on and a lot more to get planted. So I am hoping to get the rest planted this week, if not early next week. Trying to fit some stuff in where the garlic's going to be coming out, as well as a bunch more in containers. So a lot going on in my garden. If you like this video and would like to see more gardening videos like this, please hit that like button, hit subscribe on the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. And like always, thank you for watching.